Here's this week's block.
Is it in the window? There we go.
Yeah, those 9-inchers are big. Welcome to Block Talk. I'm Anne, and today we're diving into Block 2 of Sewcialites 3, Twinsies by Susan H. Hi, Maura.
Hey, Anne.
So we're saving our times for the end of the video. So let's start with seam rips. Maura, how many seams did you rip?
I had one seam rip, I believe. It was 2 days ago, but one seam rip. So I was pretty proud of myself.
That's pretty good. I ripped 2 seams. What did you find difficult about this block?
Well, the seam rip happened when I had the rows sewed together, and you got 3 more rows to sew, and I sewed that first row, and my squares were off. They were horrible. And I went back to the old-fashioned nesting way and made sure I started. Kimberly started her video where she sewed the two pieces together, and then the 2 pieces, and then sewed the middle. I started at the middle and worked outwards. And I made sure that I had the nesting seams going on. And once I could feel those nesting seams, it locked in, and then it was perfect.
For me, what was difficult with this block, I forgot about this. I haven't done a block like this in a while where there's a long run of squares that get sewn together like this. And I always have trouble with those. At some point, it starts doing this or this. So after doing that first row, what I did instead on the second one is I treated this like a 4 patch. And then this like a 4 patch, and then I sewed them together. That did help. And the 2 seams I ripped were because I do this a lot, and I always talk about, I got to quit doing that, and I keep doing it. So I'm sewing along, everything's good, and for some reason I just get bored and I go off to the left or off to the right. And that's what happened here, and I didn't notice it till I was 2 seams outside of it.
Oh, okay.
And it was bad enough to redo, so I went ahead and ripped and redid. And actually, now it's pretty good. But yeah, that's where I had difficulty.
Well, the construction of this block was totally different once I got into it than when I first saw the block. I thought it was more like, we're going to do 4 things and put those together. And so I was really surprised when it was actually sewn in rows. I don't know why that surprised me so much. I think it was the last one.
I think the way you said is actually a better way to do it in like 4 patch chunks, honestly.
And another thing I wanted to bring up, remember I was fussing about my squares are not coming to 9.5 inches.
Yes, you figured it out.
I read the sheet and it says these only have to be 9-inch blocks. I am nailing it now.
Wait a minute. But I think it's 9.5. It's 9.5 unfinished though.
No, is it? Then I'm not nailing it. No,
sorry. I'm sorry. That was awesome.
I was just like, okay, I get it now. I'm okay. Okay, so the goal is 9.5. All right, I get it.
Yeah, 9 is when it's sewn into the quilt. It's confusing because it's mentioned as 9-inch in some places and 9.5 in others.
All righty then.
I'm sorry. So did we already mention what we would do differently if we did it again? I feel like maybe we covered that.
I think so. Like I say, I built mine from the middle and worked up. Okay. So.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. What would I do differently? And I went into doing this block with the intention of doing it this way, but then I went on to autopilot and I just started following the cutting diagram. So what I was going to do, since there's 4 of these rectangle strips, I think these were 2.5 inches cut for me. Yeah, I think that's right. So what I was going to do is cut like a 10.5 inch strip from each black
And
and
just
this
do a
color.
line and then just
Yeah.
cut.
And so one
Yeah.
seam and then cut it down. But I cut the long strips and then I cut them up into smaller rectangles. So I just forgot what I was doing. All right. So here's for the moment we've been waiting for. Maura, how long did this block take you?
38 minutes. You're going to beat
Really?
me? You're going to beat me? Yeah. You're going to beat me?
I beat you. I thought I lost. I thought you had said 28 minutes and
What was your time?
okay, well, I guess I have a listening problem.
Don't we all?
Yay.
So what was your
Okay.
time?
34.
34. Oh, okay. All right.
Pretty close, pretty close.
Okay.
So, well, if we're keeping score, starting with block 1, where you get 1 point for the fewest seam rips and 1 point for the least amount of time, we're tied.
Is that winning when you have more? I have
No.
more seam rips, but less time. And then this time I had the 1 seam rip, but more time.
It's 2-2 then. We're tied. Okay, yay. All right, cool.
We can't even keep score.
Well, we're trying.
So would you do this again? Would you do this block again in your free time?
Not in my free time. I'll tell you what, I am curious how this block would look in a quilt where it was this block over and over and over. I bet
Repeated
it would be
pattern?
pretty cool.
Repeated pattern? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, next week we're tackling block 3. And let's see if we can, one of us get ahead of the other on the metrics here. And
That one looks challenging. I've never done a log cabin, and it looks kind of like it's based on a log cabin. So that one is kind of like, okay, pay attention.
well, and after this block, I look at that one with definitely through different glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks easy. I'm sure it's not. We'll see. So anyway, okay. Well, thanks for watching. Bye, Maura.
Bye, Ann. Thanks.